Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America. Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
You know,
that music matches you so well.
I don't need you. I don't need you laughing at fried pickles.
I like them.
I love them. I can eat my weight in them twice. Have you heard?
I can notice. I don't have to hear. And I made sure I didn't walk behind you when you were done either.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Something about brined cucumbers. You don't want anything to do with that.
No, or they say, don't get on the freeway where you know you're going to have a backup and eat bran muffins before.
So did you take advantage of the wonderful weather this weekend?
I was here.
Oh, you were here?
Yeah, I was here all weekend.
At the radio
station? Not just Thursday and Friday. You weren't here. I was here.
No. I'm talking about Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, Saturday and Sunday was a nice day, but I worked in the house, around the house.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm making headway, everybody. It's being recorded.
Yes, it is.
I'm making headway in my garage. Actually,
you've been working on that garage for 6 weeks now.
Yep, that's how bad it was.
Oh,
and I've already got one.
We need to bring cameras over and film an episode of Hoarders.
No, just trash. Because I've already got 7 bags and 3 trash pails full of trash.
Now you're going to take those to the dump? Or
to the dump.
Yeah.
To the dump.
Yeah, you got to ride on the scale, get on the scale.
No, this is the ones. These everything's packed in bags.
Oh, so you can take it to your local little place.
Well, no, I go to the landfill, but they have the crushed things.
Oh, okay.
So you bring it right there.
Okay, good.
As long as they're in bags or in the garbage cans, as long as you can put them in, nothing's loose. Because they don't want. A guy comes in there with loose this, loose that. What happens? He goes to throw, a little bit falls on the ground. Oh, he leaves it. Next guy, a little bit falls on. Before you know it, it's a mess.
It's a mess. Yeah.
So everything has to be in bags. So it'll be in bags.
You prepared for the cold snap coming?
I heard. When is it happening?
Tonight, the low inland will be in the mid 30s to upper 30s.
What do you call it inland though?
Where we live. On the coast, it'll be in the lower 40s. Tomorrow night, inland.
Yeah.
31, 32 degrees.
Ooh, hot dog!
Bugs dead. If it stays below freezing more than a couple hours, bugs dead.
Well, up north, from North Carolina all the way up the coast,
polar
snow.
Oh yeah,
it's snow, baby.
That's the one thing I don't miss about North Carolina.
Well, I'll tell you what though. What is that going to do to the virus? I'm wondering.
I don't know, because it's cold. Yeah. Viruses love cold.
Do they love cold?
Yeah, they don't like heat. Viruses love cold. That's why you're more susceptible to the common cold and flu during the winter season, because they thrive.
Yeah, but when it gets below freezing, though.
Joe, that's why this vaccine that they've created, remember, what they do is take a piece of the virus and put it, so your antibodies. Remember, they're storing this vaccine at hundreds degrees below zero.
Oh. I don't want it to be that cold.
Viruses like the cold.
So, in other words, it's time to cover the plants outside coming up.
Yep, bring the dogs and cats in.
So, let's see. I have my motorcycle under wraps.
Any wild animals you have, so you got to bring yourself inside.
You got
to bring yourself inside.
Yes. So, but, okay, so when I get home today, I definitely got to make room for my motorcycle back in the house. Right now, see, I have a spot inside. And you know when you have something inside your garage, and then you say, "Oh, I got to get it out of there," and because I need room to maneuver. Now that spot that I needed to maneuver, I got to move the stuff so it's.
You're playing Tetris in your garage.
Well, I guess remember. Well, you were a kid once. The little square and there was a picture on it, and you move all the little squares.
Or mine was the little square with 1 through 15 on it, and a blank square, and the numbers were all jumbled up. You had to move them, get it in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, 6. Same. Picture.
Right.
I remember those things.
In the video game era, Joe, that was called the game of Tetris.
That was Tetris, yes.
Same deal, where you move stuff around to make it fit.
I don't know what Tetris is. I'm sorry.
It's a game where you move pieces, and they fit and form squares and everything. And the more you form, the more the lines go away, and then you keep doing it.
So, in other words, you pile 5 greens, it goes away.
Certainly.
And you get points.
Right.
Then what do you get? Satisfaction.
Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, let me ask you, I'm going to have something
I just went to the bathroom. I'm satisfying.
Yeah. Merriam-Webster. You do know what Merriam-Webster is, right?
Go ahead.
Do you know what Merriam-Webster is?
All I think is a dictionary.
Well, that is the dictionary.
Okay, good.
Merriam-Webster on Monday.
A new word?
Announced its word for 2020, the word of the year for 2020.
As long as it's not awesome, I'm fine. So it's got to be virus.
No.
Corona.
It's a good guess. No. Good guess.
Good guess. The new word.
No, it's not a new word. It is the word of 2020.
Oh, okay. So that's a different one.
It's the word of the year for 2020.
Okay. Distancing. Am I close?
No.
Has it anything to do with the virus?
100%.
Closed.
Canceled.
Canceled. There we go. That's the word?
Canceled. No.
Oh, that's not the word. But it has to do with masks.
No.
Let's see. Masks, distancing.
How about COVID?
COVID.
No.
No. Wise butt. COVID. But it has to do something with the virus.
Yes.
19. Virus 19.
Yep. And we first heard this word on March 11th when the World Health Organization declared it.
Pandemic.
That is the word of 2020. Pandemic is the word of 2020. March 11th, the World Health Organization declared the novel coronavirus outbreak a global pandemic. Lookups on the site for pandemic spiked hugely. By huge, the search for pandemics on March 11th were 115,806% higher than lookups experienced on the same date last year.
Let me ask you, you're a history buff and everything. You have a pandemic and you have an epidemic.
Right. Pandemics are worldwide. Epidemics are more local, like nations.
So the United States is in a
opioid epidemic.
Yeah, that's true.
But a worldwide COVID pandemic.
Okay.
If you believe what they're telling you.
Uh-huh.
Although I can tell you that as a citizen of the state of Florida. Now, we are citizens of the state of Florida, correct?
Yes.
We live in Florida.
We're citizens of the United States and residents of Florida.
So there are 21,480,000 plus that live in the state of Florida.
That many?
Yeah, that many.
Wow, and there's still room.
So the chance of you catching the virus
is,
if you live in the state of Florida,
is
4%. 4%
it went
of
Floridians. It went up one.
Yeah, 4% of Floridians have contracted the COVID virus.
So that's how many?
993,000. Almost 1 million people.
Contracted it.
Out of 21 million.
Contracted it.
Right.
And out of those million people, how many passed?
18,499.
Which gives it a percentage of?
0.00086% of the Florida population.
Wake up, America.
Wait, there's more. Population of Marion County, where we actually live.
Very good.
12,981 cases to date. This comes
from March.
Yeah, that's of today's date. So far since the pandemic was announced.
That's of March.
12,981 people have contracted the virus in Marion County.
And how many have perished?
Well, we have 365,579 people that live in Marion County. So 3% of Marion County is tested positive. 1% less than the state average.
Okay.
Now, 379 people have perished.
Which brings the percentage to?
0.1% of the population of Marion County has passed away from COVID. 0.1%. So 99.9% of all of Marion County
survived.
Either don't have the virus or have the virus and survived. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you the numbers. I don't shoot the messenger. I'm just giving you the numbers.
I'm not. There's no comment necessary. Listeners, you're listening. Remember who's in office.
I'm just saying. These are the numbers. I know. Yet people are talking about shutting down again.
Shutting down the world.
The world.
Well, the United States.
Although I have this handy little thing here called the Constitution.
Oh, you found it back there, huh? Got
this handy little book called the U.S. Constitution.
I do have a question, though. Let me ask you. So you're a history buff. We're the United States.
We are.
And
that doesn't mean we all operate under the same thoughts. We're 50 individual states. It's like 50 individual countries.
Right, but if they say the United States is going to shut down for the virus, all the states have to shut down?
Well, that depends on how you read the 10th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution.
I knew about the 10th Amendment. That's what I was getting at.
The 10th Amendment is a little gray, because the 10th Amendment says the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution are reserved to the states respectively or to the people. I'm pretty sure nowhere was COVID-19 pandemic discussed in the U.S. Constitution. So if it's not described as powers given to the federal government by the Constitution, then each individual state gets to decide how they will handle it.
Well, the reason I'm saying this is we have the 48 continental states.
And then we have the 2 that are Hawaii and Alaska.
That are not connected.
Right.
So if Hawaii says, I don't want to do that.
But Hawaii's had a bad outbreak of coronavirus because it's the closest to the Asian area.
Yes.
So
this is true. True.
Although just across the Bering Straits, Alaska ain't that far either.
That's true. Yeah, well, how's Russia doing?
Who knows? They're communists. They won't tell you.
Well, I presume there's a spot in Alaska and there's a spot in Russia, and they could see each other.
Oh yeah.
And they look at each other. And they wave.
Yeah. According to Sarah Palin, it was right off her back porch.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't. She could no more see Russia than we can, but she said she could.
That's all right. She has a telescope. Leave her alone.
Well, she's got something, all right.
But I think if memory serves me right, I knew someone that was in, I think it's Air Force. I'm not sure.
Right.
The installation. That's what they used to do. Basically, they waved at each other. They didn't care. No. It's a big powers up. Well, you gotta walk. And these guys are going, hey, comrade, how you doing? I'm doing fine, U.S. citizen. How are you doing? You want a little Russia? Yeah, let's have a vodka. Okay.
I like vodka.
So do I.
I like vodka.
What's it make?
Vodka?
Yeah.
Vodka makes you warm inside.
No. What mixed drink you use vodka for?
Oh, I like vodka grapefruit.
Vodka and grapefruit.
I just like vodka grapefruit.
Vodka and grapefruit. I can't say vodka. It's got to be a vodka.
Yeah.
Vodka with grapefruit. A little Jewish in there, too.
You know the pandemic word that's the number one word of the year right now?
Yes, you said that.
Its roots are in Latin and Greek. It's a combination of pan, for all, and demos, for people or population. All people are population.
All people are pandemic.
The latter is the same root of democracy. So pandemic and democracy share a root word, demos.
Demos.
The word pandemic dates to the mid-1600s, used broadly for universal and more specifically to disease in a medical text in the 16th
Well,
century.
we're definitely in a demos.
Yeah.
This is a real mess.
Bunch of dumb. Oh, no.
Demos. The mess.
No.
The mess.
Oh, not dumbass.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Thought you were the law office of dumbass and dumbass.
No, we're not talking about donkeys. No.
All right. Oh, yes, we are. One's now going to be.
Maybe.
It's the emblem of the Democratic Party.
Why pick that? But on the other side of the coin, our eagle is.
Well, the Republican Party is elephant.
Elephant.
Hello.
They never forget.
Right.
But we have the eagle. That represents the United States.
Right.
You remember it was almost a turkey?
Benjamin Franklin wanted to be a turkey.
I'm glad we eat it for Thanksgiving and not celebrate it.
That's what I'm saying.
Can you imagine? I pledge gobble, 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 gobble. No.
There's something regal about the bald eagle.
I go to these
powerful
parks. Dollywood has a sanctuary of eagles on the side of a mountain, and the ones that are injured or what have you. And the other one, the closest one is Homosassa State Park.
Yes.
They have a little place with, and I swear, you look at the eagle and he's just sitting there, and you pick up a camera and he poses. I swear he does.
He will. You know the largest eagle
wingspan?
No, the largest eagle habitat closest to us, the largest one.
Closest to us?
Yep.
I know Alaska is the biggest
about 3.5 hours away.
Close south or north?
North of us.
In Georgia?
Yep. A large bald eagle habitat area.
Hell in Georgia?
Nope.
Am I close?
No.
It's in the mountains then.
Nope.
Valdosta?
No, but you're getting closer. It's 40 miles west of Savannah. Little town called Statesboro, Georgia.
I'm going to write that down.
You know where that is?
Yes.
Georgia Southern University's there. You ever heard of Georgia Southern University?
I don't know. Some guy went there one time.
Well, they're the home of the Georgia Southern...
Statesboro,
Georgia. They're home of the Georgia Southern Eagles.
Did you say Statesboro?
Statesboro. Yep. Statesboro.
Okay.
And there's a large bald eagle for injured bald eagles and everything at the university because we're the Georgia Southern Eagles.
Yes, so how many?
When I was there was probably 55 or 60.
Oh, that's not a lot. That's a lot, but not a lot.
Yeah, but that's for us, for this area, it's a lot.
You want to see bald eagles, the closest place around here? The landfill up on top.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
And
people think they're buzzards, but a lot of those are bald eagles.
Oh, no, they're bald. Yeah, they're brown. Right. They're not, but they have the bald eagles. Every once in a while, they'll fly over my house, and it's like, oh, yeah. I mean, they're so dang majestic.
They're beautiful.
And when they land, all the other birds go.
They're beautiful.
Oh, they're gorgeous birds.
Living in North Carolina, up in the North Carolina mountains, you saw them a lot.
Oh, yeah. Wherever I go, I like to see eagles.
I used to I would go, there was a spot in Blowing Rock you could go to, and there was an eagle's nest.
Oh, yeah.
Not very far off.
Yeah.
And you could watch them.
Oh,
and you would see them, and they would circle and circle, and they were just above the tree line.
Yeah.
And then you would see them just dive bomb into the tree line.
Yeah, and they're gone.
And then you sit back, and you'd see, minute and a half, 2 minutes later, maybe, here you come, back out of the tree line, have some sort of little animal in his talons.
Yeah, oh yeah.
If
you go down Baseline Road, across from the landfill, there's a bunch of pine trees. That's where they nest. All the pine trees. But I was up in Washington State, and they have all these telephone poles. And on the top of the telephone poles, they put a piece of 4x4 plywood, 4 foot by 4 foot, and they have 2x4s holding so it doesn't, sag. Wilt, sag, whatever. And they did it just for the eagles. And you go around, and oh man, I was having a hard time driving because you see them all over the place.
Right. Something that's been having a hard time that I know you are very in tune with.
What's this?
Following setbacks due to the pandemic and the death of the co-founder, the local Wreaths Across America organization are reaching out to the public for help in honoring the memory of veterans this Christmas season.
That's nice. That's nice.
Organizers seek to place live decorative flower wreaths with bows on 1,650 grave sites of military veterans at Highland Memorial Park and more than 238 sites in Bellevue.
Wow.
The local Wreaths Across America effort was founded about 8 years ago by Navy veteran Edward Jaworski and Army veteran John Grimstead, both members of American Legion Post 284, Al Kreitmeyer Memorial in Bellevue. I'm sure that's...
John Ross is
It's not very far from where you're from.
No.
You live.
No.
Jaworski held as a veterans advocate by fellow Post members. He died June 3rd at the age of 74. Mm-hmm. Grimstad, Danny Rawlett, a Navy veteran with the Bellevue Post and Marion County Veterans Council, spearheading the effort to help Wreaths Across America organizers put 1,650 wreaths in Highland Memorial Park and 238 wreaths in the Bellevue cemeteries.
Right. We are a supporter. If you look in our window there, we have a little sticker there on the window of the door, Wreaths Across America.
But I
know I'm pro-veteran.
I know you're very pro-veteran. And it's something that just as small as putting a wreath on a grave like that.
That's it.
That lets the veterans' families know they still matter to all of us because of the service they gave to this country.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's very. But I'm never putting one on your grave, but because you'll live to be 160. I'll be dead before you.
That'd be nice. Not that you're dead before me. I'd be about 100. Right. You know what? I hope if I'm going to live long, I hope I feel healthy. I don't. And you just stand there and get chew like a cud on a cow. You sit there and rock.
So you don't want to. So you don't want to be Willard Scott then.
That's right. Yeah.
Willard Scott does the 100-year-old birthdays on NBC Today Show, and he's 103, I think, or 105, or 108. I don't know how old Willard Scott is. He's ridiculously old. So Joe doesn't even want to be slobbered on himself at 100. That's what he's saying. Joe's just telling you don't want to end up slobbering on himself at 103. That's all. By the way, he's in his 60s now and he slobbers on himself. So, okay.
I tell you what, the guy just came in the door and he says 110.
110. Willard Scott, yeah, 110.
It's been a long haul. I used to know dirt with a friend of mine. I'm older than dirt. When I cough,
Dust. Yeah.
I tell you what.
You know what you need to do?
I remember the rotary phone.
You know what you need to do?
I do it every morning twice before I get up and then twice after I get up.
You need to relax.
I am.
And it's only a drive away. We're talking about Miami Beach, Florida. Yes, that Miami Beach with its 7 miles of beaches, its international cuisine, art, and culture. That's right. You could win a hotel stay in Miami Beach and a tank full of gas. But you can only win if you call in and give us your name and phone number. Just call 352-732-8000. That's 352-732-8000. That's how you get paradise, only a drive away. Miami Beach, Florida, from your friends here at WOCA, The Source, Joe. The blue box is filling up with people entering the drawing.
Remember, when you call, I feel bad for this nice young lady tried to call. She said her name was Helen. She gave me her last name. It was on the answering machine. She spelled her last name, but she did not give us her phone number.
Yeah, how are we going to call you, Helen?
I'll put it. Her last name started with a D. So if that's you, Helen, call back. And she did it perfectly.
Except she didn't leave her phone number.
Yeah, but she talked at the right pace so you could follow. It's not, my phone number is 352-111-3444. No, we can't.
Wait, what's your phone number again? 352-1144 what? Now?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. No, 352-111-4444.
No, that's my number.
That's your number. I'm sorry about it. I got your number now.
111-4444.
But what I'm saying, talk slow in a conversational so we can keep writing it down so we don't have to press 2 because I'll only press 2 twice and that's it. Oh, I had a thing for you. Hang on, we got a minute? Talk for a second. I'll be right back. I got something I got to share with you.
This scares me that he has something just for me. And it doesn't involve food. So that's, I don't know, folks. This could get touchy here. Remember, tomorrow it is a cold snap. It's going to get chillier as the day goes on. I know the sun's up in the sky now, and you think it's going to be warm. It's going to get chillier, going to get downright cold tomorrow. Be 32 degrees here in Ocala tomorrow.
My goosebumps will have goosebumps.
That's exactly my point.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I may actually wear shoes tomorrow.
Oh, gee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's the chance of me wearing shoes, Joe?
That will be, let's see, 80% chance tomorrow once it hits over 32, yeah. Under 32.
Once it gets, I wear shoes when it gets cold. What are you doing? You counting over there? You doing math? Math is not your strong suit.
I know, but I'm going to tell you what happened.
Oh, you're going to tell me how many people are registered for this?
No, not even close.
Is that how many complaints you've got about me?
I need 2 pieces of paper.
Okay, well, yeah.
No.
And yet you still let me on the radio.
I don't know what's wrong with me. It's true. No, I was, this morning I came in, and the machine's blinking for answering machine. Uh-huh. So I figured, okay, people called in to put our names in the thing.
Right.
Hi, this is Apple support. Uh-huh. Please press 1 if you please, blah, 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 blah. If you don't understand.
Scam.
Huh?
Scam.
I have no idea. Anyway, let's see. It started at 5:18, 6:09, 6:32, 6:48, so forth, till 8:33 last night. 13 of them. Then Sunday.
All from Apple support.
All the same. At 11:05, 11:13, 11:29, blah, 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 till 1:40. 14 of them yesterday.
Apple support.
Apple support. I don't have Apple.
We don't even have an Apple in the building.
No.
Scam.
No kidding. No kidding.
Scam.
Publishers Clearinghouse. New scams out for them. You've won. Just send us this process. No.
Terry Bradshaw's helping Publisher Clearinghouse now.
Oh, good old Terry.
Imagine if he knocks on your door. You know what I would say if he knocked on my door?
If he knocks on my door, I'm going to say, you ain't going to put me in another headlock.
You know what I'd say if he knocks me on the door?
What do you want?
Where's my $500?
Oh, he owes you $5? For the weight loss thing?
The weight loss thing.
You're never going to get paid.
Never.
He'll pay as soon as the Humpback Brother straightens up.
Well, there you go. That ain't happening. It's not happening.
Not in your lifetime.
So you got the garage on your agenda for this week. What else you got going on? You got lots of leftovers, or you done with those?
I went out to eat, remember?
Oh, that's right. You went out. How was that?
Oh, for $12. I won't say where I went because they're not on the air with us.
Right.
They want to come on the air. They can say it. But let's see: turkey, dressing, ham, cranberries, yams, mashed potatoes, a drink, and a pumpkin pie with a little cream on top. Needless to say, I walked away from that table full for $12. You couldn't beat it. You cannot beat it.
We should have went with you. There was 5 of us. It would have cost us $60 as a family. We should have went with you.
Well, Helen D called in and gave me her phone number.
Is it 111-4444?
No.
Okay. Well. Hey, we'll do this the same time tomorrow. It is Ocala Talks right here on WOCA 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. WOCA, the source.
When it broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Dan Naraki.
The first shipment of Pfizer's coronavirus vaccine arrived in the United States over the weekend to await an emergency use authorization from the FDA. But a recent poll from Gallup showed that only about 60% of Americans were ready to get the shots. That's something the White House Coronavirus Task Force is trying to remedy. Admiral Brett Giroir says Americans need to know these vaccines are safe. The Assistant Secretary of Health for the Department of Health and Human Services tells CNN that the vaccines have gone through intense testing.
These vaccines have been tested in tens of thousands of individuals. There are independent data safety monitoring boards. There's going to be an independent, transparent review. The Pfizer vaccine will have an advisory committee on December 10th. All the data will be out there. The Surgeon General and myself and all the team are really out trying to educate the public. We have to see what the data show, but all indications are this is an extremely safe vaccine.
This is USA Radio News.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. Not only is it time for open enrollment for a lot of people, it's also when you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For the typical family, switching to MediShare saves about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people. Think what you could do with that. But if you join right now, MediShare is waiving their new member fee, so that's another $170 you'll save. And MediShare is really different. It's a community of Christians who share each other's healthcare bills. More than 400,000 people are members, and they've shared over $4 billion in medical bills. So, yes, they can handle your bills, too. This may be the time to make the switch. Join before November 30th for the additional savings. It's so easy to find out more. They're great to talk to. In fact, you can get a price within 2 minutes.